Early Sunday morning, it was a big ganja smuggling.
What we're talking about, excuse that, the benefits, the massive benefits of quitting smoking, the massive benefits of stopping smoking cigarette, stopping smoking weed, or stopping smoking, I don't know what you have over there in America or wherever, PCP, stop smoking PCP, stop smoking meth, stop smoking anything, stop smoking ice, stop smoking Kalashnikov, stop smoking Gush and Peng, stop smoking the pen. Anyway, the massive benefits of it are that the first thing you'll recognize or start to understand is that you'll have a beautiful breath, you'll have the benefit of deep and clean breathing and deep breath, and you'll have no more coughing up tar and that sticky, icky, nasty black substance that you can and you spit out that nastiness that you get from burning weed and burning cigarette and nastiness. And you check it. If they take an X-ray of your lungs or do an endoscopy or whatever that, if they go inside if they cut a hole inside here and put a torch, or not a torch, put a camera inside your chest, inside your lungs, and look at your lungs, there won't be any black stuff there. There'll be no tar in your lungs if you stop. There will be some there for a while. It's going to take a while for all that black stuff to work its way through your system, all that toxic residue to come out, but there'll be less harmful substances there than if you continue to smoke. There'll be no more coughing up that nasty black tar, no more coughing up nastiness, none of that. You'll have an increase in the percentage of oxygen intake. You'll have an increase in the percentage of oxygen intake. When you breathe in more oxygen, when you breathe in more air, you'll have basically more energy. You'll have a lot more vibrant life. You'll feel sharper. You'll have a lot sharper mental dexterity. You can hold a conversation with anybody and everybody about anything and everything, as long as you can remember. You'll have an increase in your emotional intelligence. Now, what do we mean when we say emotional intelligence? It's that, it's like when you're smoking weed, you don't really have emotional intelligence. You just have a physiological prerequisite. You just have a physiological need to get to your weed. So once you've stopped, you'll have an increase in your emotional intelligence, which means you can deal with things easier. You don't need to, I need a spliff, fluff. I got told off at work today. Oh, my girlfriend had an argument with me. I need a weed. No, you don't need nothing. You don't need a crutch. All you need is to allow your emotions to go up and down as normal beings. You're high and you're low without the stuff. You can't be on a constant high or on a constant low. So you'll have a lot more intelligence, you'll have a lot more efficacy, you'll have a lot more, you can just deal with stuff easier, you can deal with life easier, you can deal with bills easier, you can deal with dramas easier, you can just save a whole lot of hassle, save a whole lot of time, and save a whole lot of money when you're done. Stop. You'll have an improved diet. There'll be no more mad midnight munchies. You don't need to run out and go and buy 16 Mars bars or a bag of bagels or a bag of Skittles in the middle of the night and stuff like that. Once you've stopped, you'll have so much more benefit. You'll have so much more coherence. You'll be able to speak in coherent and logical sentences. You'll have an increased and improved sentence structure. There'll be no more talking like, oh, you know what I mean, and yeah, like that. No more. You'll have no more mental block. I know what you mean, but they don't know what you mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? Or you won't be cursing all the time because, this is flopped up, man. This is flopped up, man. Oh, it's flopped up. Oh, fluff you, man. I ain't doing this again. You flopped. Yeah, you're talking like a idiot because what the weed does, it interferes with your normal brainwave patterns and it stops your linguistic structure from seeing its fruition. You just can't talk. So you be like, you know what I mean? You see that? You see that there? You see that boy there? Oh, you see that there? Oh, you know what I mean? No, man, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about because you can't express yourself. So once you stop smoking, you'll have a lot more mental dexterity, a lot more linguistic ability, and you will just feel a lot more creative in everything that you think and everything that you do. You'll have a lot more of it. You'll have a lot more bounce, more ounce to the bounce, more bounce to the ounce. You'll be alive. You can do away with the fallacy that you can't make weed, or you can't draw your pictures, or you can't make raps, or you can't make music without your weed, or you can't make your drawings without your weed, or you can't meditate without burning weed, and you can't do stuff, you can't sing without weed. Look, weed is detrimental to your voice as a rapper. Weed is detrimental to your voice as a singer. Smoking inflames your blood clot throat. That inflames the muscles. It kills it, does away with the mucous membrane in your throat, and it's detrimental to you. But you smoke, a lot of people smoke it, especially rappers and chatters. They bun it like it's a medicine to them, like it's a gift to them, but it's not. When you stop, you'll gain sensitivity in your brain, you'll gain sensitivity in your linguistic and your vocal dexterity. You'll just have an all around and improved and altogether better linguistic, vocal dexterity, mental clarity, emotional stability. Everything becomes a lot easier and a lot better for you. And also, when you stop smoking, you gain your sense of smell. You can smell things a lot more easily, and you can enjoy the sensation again of smelling stuff, like smelling grass in the morning, or dew in the evening, or dew in the morning and grass in the evening, or just smelling weed driving by in somebody's car. You can just smell weed. Yep, that guy was driving, that driver there smelled weed, that driver was burning weed, because you can smell it, you can just smell it. You know what I'm saying? So you'll enjoy your sense of smell, you'll enjoy your sense of taste. You will enjoy natural highs. You'll get high naturally. You will feel good about yourself and about the world around you naturally. You won't need an artificial stimulant. Even though weed is not really artificial, it is artificial in terms of it being introduced into your system. You can allow your system, your own psychology, your own sensitivity to take you high. Your own levels of creativity will take you high and help you to fly high. Also, weed, when you stop smoking weed, when you stop burning cigarette and weed and all of this madness, then you'll have more regular sleep patterns. I know to begin, it was a little bit irregular. I didn't sleep properly for a month, but then after that, I started to enjoy my sleeps. Also, once you stop smoking weed, you'll find that your persuasion skills, your skills of persuasion, they will increase. You'll find that you'll be able to sell the devil a Bible. You'll be able to sell an Eskimo ice or snow. You'll be able to sell people stuff, if you needed to sell them stuff, that they wouldn't really find themselves normally previously buying off you, because you have a more you have an increased aptitude of persuasion, because you know how to talk to people. You feel free, and you're free to talk to people. Your persuasion skills will increase. You'll just feel a lot more positive about yourself and the world about you when you don't have addictions, whether you're addicted to weed or alcohol or cigarette or cocaine or insane or PCP or devil dust or angel dust, whatever you're addicted to. Once you get over your addiction, you become free. So whatever, you're addicted to sex, addicted to vex, addicted to TV, addicted to internet, once you overcome your addiction, then you become free. And once you're free of this emotional, physiological, psychological, physical baggage, the addiction, then the world becomes a lot more beautiful place. Put it like this, an addiction is an addiction. If you have a problem, then the first step to getting over your problem of addiction is admitting and accepting that you actually have the addiction. I remember it took me I'm not addicted to weed. But then, I told you the hardest battle I ever fought was a battle against the demons of coming, stopping, burning, smoking the weed. It was a tough battle. It was really, really tough. I remember fighting this big guy from Canada. He must have been about 7'4", must have weighed about 330 pounds. Is like massive, like 22 stone, 23 stone, giant haystacks kind of guy. He's just a massive man mountain as big as a room. That's how he felt. I had to fight him in one of the competitions for a freestyle, and I'll be like, this guy is so big, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, I'm going down. That's how I felt. But I managed to fight him and keep dancing and keep running away from him, and I managed to win the fight. Fighting that guy was easier than stopping burning weed. So it's not easy, but once you've done it, the benefits of stopping burning weed, it's like the whole world becomes your oyster. Everything opens up to you. Because when I beat this guy, this Canadian, the benefit of that was I had to go and then fight the guy in the semi-final. So there wasn't really that much benefit. It would have been better had I have lost, because the guy in the semi-final didn't look as rough or big as the Canadian, but he was a whole lot rougher. So I think it would have been better had I have lost against the Canadian, because then I didn't have to fight the big guy from Russia, wherever it was, wherever he came from. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But smoking weed, stop smoking weed. The benefits of getting over that are that you will have a whole lifetime ahead of you where you can be free of addictions and you can be free to express yourself and do whatever it is that you so wish. That's really what I want to say. That's really what it is. It's like nobody's perfect, so don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself to be lower than anybody else because you have an addiction, or because you want weed, or because you want smoke, or you do this or do that or do whatever. I don't want to know what's going on. Yo, stop. Just leave that out. The cat's not here. Well, now the computer's playing up by himself. Things just ain't right, man. And if I was burning weed, I'd be praying about, it's a ghost in the machine. Things are getting crazy. But luckily, I'm not on that anymore. So I just understand it's because things are just like that. Technological mishaps. So nobody's perfect. Don't think that you're perfect. If you need help, seek help. Ask your friend, your wife, your lover, your brother, the undercover lover from way back where. Go to the nurse, the doctor, the pastor, the whoever, wherever, the teacher, the counselor. Seek help, man. I mean, an addiction is an addiction. If you've got a problem, the first step to conquering the problem is to accept that you have the problem, and then you can overcome the problem, or something like that. So, yeah, accept the problem, get over the problem. Take steps to get over the problem. I think that Jesus Christ said, take 2 steps towards me and I'll come towards you. Ask and it shall be given. Knock on the door and it shall be open. So if it's God that you need to seek, then God can fill in those voids for you. Nobody's perfect, so don't feel twisted. It's a tough deal for some people to get over. It's not so tough for other people to get over. You don't have to be an island. It's not something you have to get over by yourself. If you're not one of those people that can get over things by yourself, then don't feel ashamed, sister. If you need to go and ask your brother or your sister for some help to help you get over this madness, then ask them for help. Say, look, I'm struggling. I could do with some extra attention or some extra food or whatever it is that you need. Some extra coinage, some extra attention, some love, maybe some books to read or some stuff to do, some things to research, whatever. Seek help. It was one of the mightiest mountains I've ever crossed, one of the mightiest mountains I've ever conquered. It was one of the deepest rivers I ever swam. It was one of the deepest oceans I ever swam. It was one of the widest rivers I ever crossed. It was one of the most thickest books I ever read. It was one of the toughest things I ever did. But I've done it, and I'm glad I've done it. And I wish you all every success in stopping your addiction, stopping your smoking, stopping your joking, stopping your provoke, stopping your weed, stopping your alcohol, stopping your devil, stopping the demons, stopping anything which is holding you back. Don't feel bad about yourself. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust the God in you, trust the good in you to help you overcome any inadequacies that you may feel about yourself. Because once you've given up smoking, the world is your oyster. There are so many positive benefits toward it. Even though I do still kind of like the smell of weed, I'm never going to burn it again. Never. And if you're burning weed, stop. Just stop. If you need help, call me, text me, page me. We don't even use pages anymore. Facebook me, WhatsApp me, kick me, stab me, jump me, tweet me, bit me, bite me, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Stop burning the weed. Take heed. Follow the lead. Do what you can. Every blood bleed. And true indeed. Peace. And I'm out. It's not me, it's you. Honest.
Early Sunday morning, it was a big and just uncle.